well-being.
Mental well-being.
Mental well-being. We live in a society where stress keeps increasing, where people keep criticizing. When you open your phone, when you open your social media, when you open the newspapers, all you see is bad news. And even if you don't go to work, even if you don't have a superior, an employer who is putting a pressure on you, by just reading these news, you are already stressed.
This is called perceived reality. We may be thinking like, yeah, me, I have my father, my mother, my wife is cooking for me, I have my children, everyone is good, we are having good clothes. But is everyone really having that? Will he be having dinner on his table tonight? This problem, many people, they don't know, they don't have that adaptive skill, they don't have that stress management skill. So for them, it's a refuge. Every time I'm having a stress, I will be going and taking that drug. Every time I don't know how to cope, I want to fly away from that reality, I will be taking that.
Now, we live in paradox. We are more connected, we are more comfort, we have high tech, and then we have advanced science and medicine, yet we fail in silence. We have inner conflicts, and we have collateral damage in family and relation. We have professional burnout behind bright smile. And we are quick to judge and gossip. Et entendez, ça un drama queen, ça. So when we have such quality of conversation, and we have unspoken emotions, no doubt, depression is the next pandemic.
This year's theme reminds us that mental well-being is not a privilege, but a universal right, one that transcends social, economic, and institutional boundaries. It calls upon us to transform spaces of pain into spaces of healing, to shift from chaos toward harmony, and to foster a culture of inclusivity, empathy, and resilience within our communities and correctional institutions alike.
When problems arise in our life, when we go through trials and tribulations, we feel lost, our whole life shattered. But we have to develop the mental strength to go through it and march forward. The great masters and the holy scriptures show us the path, teach us ways to gain the inner strength by harnessing the potential lying in each one of us. When great calamities occur, whether it is natural disasters or human-made, it is the collective efforts of people which brings back harmony in the society.
We need to develop some kind of digital literacy, but in such a way that ourselves, we become much more comfortable with the use of technology, but also we understand that as tools, there are two sides of the coin. We need to be able to use those tools for us to become better versions of ourselves, as I've mentioned so many times, but at the same time, it's important for us to understand that at the end of the day, life is about human relationships. Life is about the kind of contributions that you make to society.
Modern neuroscience now confirms what our rishis and munis intuited thousands of years ago. Chanting Sanskrit enhances memory, focus, and emotional balance, regulates breathing, calms the nervous system, and induces a meditative state, what psychologists call a state of flow. It is now scientifically proven that Sanskrit chanting can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, ease anxiety, relax the body, restore balance, and improve our cognitive performances. There is no doubt that the Sanskrit effect on our body and mind is truly multidimensional, mental, physical, and emotional.
We are thinking only diabetes, blood pressure, cardiac problem and all are important. No. This is the foremost and most important topic to be addressed, because only mental well-being issues relates high rate of diabetes. It's proven now. Stress level, when you have high stress level, high cortisol level, all things are related scientifically. You are prone to have diabetes. You are prone to have heart problems.
Empowerment is not a slogan, it is an act. It means giving people the tools, the trust, and the confidence to care for themselves and for others. The non-communicable diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, and mental illness are affecting almost every Mauritian. Mental health challenge, once hidden in silence, are now visible in every home, every workplace, and every classroom. The global burden of disease reminds us that mental and neurological disorders account for 1 in every 5 years live with disabilities.
We all know that the World Mental Health Day is a reminder of a simple but powerful truth, and that truth has been expressed in the theme of this conference, which is that mental health is a fundamental part of our overall well-being. And this theme also reminds us that mental health is not the privilege of a few. It is a universal right today.
This conference is extremely important for the public, but also for policymakers. Very important. So my suggestion would be, why not gather all the inputs and put them on the website, so that people who are interested, and this is going to be a bigger issue in the days to come. So I would make a humble request to all resource persons who have made presentations. Do please work with Abhyas and try to gather all this information. There's a lot of useful insights that must have come up, and all this will be very useful for the public at large and for policymakers.